listen to this track, bitch.
Girl, the way you moving, got me in a trance. DJ, turn me up. Ladies, get so jam.
Hey guys, Stretch here, coming at you with another video, another reaction. This one is going to be Tom Macdonald, song called White Boy. And Tom Macdonald is known more as a conscience rapper. He's woke, you know, and he's blunt, he's real. That's one of the reasons why I like him. And he's exposing the rap industry. So this one, I guess, is one of his more controversial videos, and I'm hoping that it helps spark some discussion. So go ahead and leave me comments. You know, what do you think about this video? What do you think about the message that he's portraying, he's putting out there? Yeah, let's just see where it goes. All right, here we go.
I cannot feel guilty for that I didn't do, but I can understand the reasons why you think that I should. Yeah, I'm white, but I never put your neck in no noose, and I never burnt a cross or hid my face with a hood. You can't just label me racist, cause I'm related to people who did some terrible way back before I was alive. My parents brought me up to treat everyone as an equal. I refuse to feel ashamed cause of my pretty...
Yeah, see right there, I mean, he's being blunt right off the rip. I mean, he's just coming out and you know, putting his thoughts and opinions out there about it. You know, there are unfortunately some black people that don't like white people because of the past history of racism and slavery. But you can't pin that on every white person you see. You know, you can't treat them like crap just because of what some white Europeans did 200 years ago. You can't blame that on us. You know, you shouldn't hate all white people because of that. The racist white people, you should. I mean, yeah, go ahead and hate them. But it's kind of like if 2 or 3 black dudes came up and they jumped me. Does that mean that afterwards I'm automatically going to hate all black people and think that all black people are like that? No. I'm going to hate the ones that did it. But I'm not going to sit here and, you know, cover an entire race because of what a couple did. That's not right, you know. And like he said, you know, he grew up to treat everyone as equals. Because that's what we are. We're all equals. You know, you shouldn't treat another man different just because he's a different color, because he's white, or because he's black. This is where both of our races need to come together. Forget that racist bullcrap, man. Just throw that out. Get rid of it. It's hate. It's not right. Right, so let's go ahead and see what else he's got to say.
Wise and Nazi, white supremacist. Anyone who labels me as that because of my family genetic.
So you just said something real as hell right there. Anybody that acts like that towards me, like a black acts like that towards me, because a lot of people just think that only white people are racist. I don't know why, but they just got that stigma, like, no, it's just whites. Like, blacks ain't racist. No, there are racist black people out there. If a black man wants to judge me because of my skin color, even though I'm white, that's racist. That's racism. It's not right. It goes both ways. It's a two-way street no matter how you want to look at it. It's a two-way street. I'm not trying to, like, you know, dull down what the blacks been through with racism. I'm not. I'm not trying to undermine that at all. But there are black racists out there against whites. It happens. And I think that nobody has really had the courage to confront it or address it or throw that out there and be like, look, there's not only racists in the white culture, there's also racists in the blacks. And he's got the balls to come out and throw that out there. And I respect that, you know? All right, let's check it out.
The hatred for Caucasians is so pathetic. Go be proud that you're black, but don't hate me for some credit. I'm not the white devil, neo-Nazi, cop trying to pull the trigger. You can call me what you want, but I'd still never say.
See, that right there, that's always bothered me. Okay? I would never want to even say the N-word. I wouldn't. But you got a lot of black people that will sit there, call us whitey, cracker, honky all day long. All day long. But if we say anything to them, we're racist. What they're saying is okay, but we're racist. And I don't think that's right. I mean, even if you say something to them that's not the N-word, then you're automatically the bad guy, and everything that they said slides. No, that's not right. Don't be calling me this stuff all day long while I'm not firing back and think that you're in the right. Don't be saying shit to me all day long, and then I fire back with something and then condemn me for it and think that I'm just the only bad guy here. No. Now, would I ever say the N-word? No. But, that's the point of this video. It's a two-way street. He's throwing out there, some of the white people's opinions on it, on racism. It's how it is.
The white race as a whole ain't the enemy. There's racist white people, but we're far from that collectively.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
White boy, white noise. I can't say with my white voice. White boys, white lies. Don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
If a black man is sipping on some cognac sitting next to me, I don't assume that every black's favorite drink is Hennessy. I don't dislike Tanisha because her first name isn't Stephanie. Not only is that wrong, it's a waste of energy.
That kind of goes along with what I was saying earlier. One black person does something to me, or I see one black person doing something, I'm not going to sit here and cover their entire race with that idea that that's how they all are. And it goes the same way. Blacks shouldn't treat us that way. It's not right. But that's what he's saying. It's stupid. All that little stuff is stupid. Racism is stupid.
Ivory or ebony, 45 or 17, we all bleed the same. Martin Luther King or Kennedy. They're angry, I'm reciting the facts. He's white and he raps, he stole the culture right from the blacks. Okay, he's fire, but we lit the flame, he's siphoning gas. So this corny little honky man, the whitey is whack. You letting history perpetuate the hatred within, and then you paint me with the brush you painted slave owners with. Yeah.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
See, this dude is real, man. He's hard. He's blunt. He's woke. I mean, if I'm correct, this dude is independent. He's not signed up with any label company. I believe some label companies try getting him, and he won't, because he knows that the second he does that, he's not going to be able to throw out all this controversial stuff. He's not going to be able to throw out all these videos that have a real message that the industry doesn't want you to know or see or hear. They want to control you, okay? And the fact that he's turning those record labels down speaks a lot about his character. A lot. I mean, how many people can do that? How many people are that devoted to their cause and what they are doing? This dude right now, to me, he's on top. He's on top.
A sister, an auntie, an uncle, and a grandma that I picture when you're openly hating. And God willing, one day I'll have a kid of my own. I refuse to let you blindly hate my wife and my baby, so go ahead and hate the races. I pray for their extinction. If you want to hate the white people, just make it
there. If you want to hate the white people, just make a distinction. And in his mind, when you're hating like that with the whole racist card, he's picturing his family too. One day when he has a kid, he doesn't want that to happen to his kid, But yeah, you got to make a distinction. Not all whites are bad. Not all whites are racist. Not all whites are against blacks. It's not like that.
Distinction between the ones who want the best for everyone regardless and the ones who build the system just to smother you with hardship. Stop before you say it. I know what you've been thinking. How's a straight white male in 2018? You're making me the villain by demonizing my race for things I didn't do and decisions I didn't make. No one that I call a friend has ever owned a slave, and neither did our dads or our dads' dads. Sakes ignore.
I never owned a slave. My dad never owned a slave. My grandpa never owned a slave. My great-grandpa never owned a slave. Focus on that. For real.
Watching atrocities were wrongly committed is all that I can offer while I'm wrongly convicted. I would never hate a man for what God gave him in pigments, and I would never plot against him just because he is different. I would never judge a human for the cards he was given or call him lesser than myself because of the race that he's mixed with. White people that you hate aren't your neighbors or lawyers. They're the Rockefellers, Rothschilds, Bushes, and Royals. They're the people who monopolized the water and oil and injected your communities with drugs so they
See? Hate the ones that are bad. Hate the ones that put you. Hate the ones that you know put drugs in your neighborhoods. Hate the ones that have designed the government to put hardships on the blacks, on the black community. Hate the ones that need to be hated. Separate us. Don't combine us all together. We're not all like that. And I'm really proud of this dude for having the guts to come up and address this issue the way that he's doing.
Got no patience for Nazis, I think they're better off dead. They're fighting hatred with hatred, making the hate more intense. I don't want nothing to do with either side of the fence, so don't blindly attack me for wearing braids on my head. Hate the people who believe you put yourselves in the ghetto. Hate the ones who teach their children you ain't cause they said so. Hate the ones who think you're all the same and judge you profusely cause the way that you're portrayed on our news and in movies. Being white and being racist aren't the same, man, I promise. No, it's hard to tell the difference if I'm just being honest. I deserve the chance to show you I'm not part of the problem, and you owe it to yourselves. We got so much in common.
White boy.
See, we got so much in common. Give us a chance. Let us come together and try it, There won't be any regrets. He's hitting everything spot on. Spot on. But it's almost like he's in your mind, And he knows how to put it out in the message. He's got the perfect wordplay for everything. So, this video is definitely one of my top favorites. Just the bluntness, the realness that he brings to it. It's unique. You don't see that a lot, especially from a guy that has record label deals and he just turns them all down so he can keep sending his message. That's powerful. That's what's going to bring him to the top. The dude's killing it.
Don't say that, white boy. Oh, you so bad, white boy. You wish you were black.
See, now they got the black guy. He's raising his head. He's still trying to say his message. White boy, don't be sad. Don't say that. But he's crying. So it's like he's still trying to get his message out. But the things that Tom has said and put before him, it's got him kind of acknowledging the problem and the separation between the races. And it's a powerful thing. It's a deep thing. And it is an emotional thing too.
White boy, don't say that, white boy. Oh, you so bad, white boy. You wish you were black, white boy. Dear white boy.
And I like that, the way he did that there at the end. He goes to sit down and everybody's throwing trash at him. Because, think about it. He's confronting society. And not a lot of people like to face it, like to admit it, like to acknowledge it, like to hear it. And But even though he's catching that heat from everybody, he's still, he's standing his ground and he's throwing it out there. And that's what more rappers need to do. I mean, I think that conscious rappers are the best because they got a message, and it's normally a very powerful message, and it's deep. I mean, you got a wordplay, and you can just break it down in levels and really see the underlying meaning of it all. So Tom Macdonald, White Boy, I'd say it's definitely an 8 or 9 out of 10. I mean, it's good. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm going to be trying to make some more. Have some more coming up in the next couple days, and yeah, I'll see you later. Stay blunt, stay real. Peace.